Let's examine the impact of his assassination with Sajan Gohel. He's the International Security Director for the Asia Pacific Foundation. He's live in our London bureau. So first off, what will the impact be on AQAP?
Well, Hala, potentially it could be very significant because Anwar al Awlaki was not just an ideologue, he was a recruiter, he was also a planner, he was tied to the ink cartridge plot last year. And certainly his involvement within Al-Qaeda in the Arabian Peninsula was growing and was developing. Initially he was very much on the periphery of the group, now he's a central cog. So his elimination hurts their infrastructure and their ability to recruit, but also it has enormous impact on lone wolf terrorism, because al-Awlaki was the ideologue that was inspiring independent terrorists around the world to take up arms. You mentioned the case of Umar Farooq Abdul Muttalib, who was tied to AQAP. There was also Major Hassan. And in Great Britain, we've had a number of cases of attempts of terrorism directly connected to Anwar al Awlaki.
Where does the intelligence, as far as the location of al-Awlaki and his associates, where would that intelligence have come from?
I don't think there can be any doubt that the US was directly involved in this. The fact that they confirmed his death so quickly illustrates that they were aware of what was transpiring, and the information would have been through their own intercepts, human intelligence. They've been monitoring Yemen for the last several months. Keep in mind, there was an attempted a drone strike a year ago to eliminate Anwar al Awlaki, and that failed. The US is hemming in Al-Qaeda in Pakistan with the drone strikes, confining the operational space, and that model seems to be now utilized in Yemen. And the fact is the country is in a state of flux. There's a lot of internal problems, insurgencies and revolts. So the US is obviously relying on some people in Yemen, but they're also taking the lead on this.
Well, let me ask you one last question about Al-Qaeda in the Arabian Peninsula itself as an organization. How extensive is it? How powerful is it? And now that al-Awlaki is out of the picture, are we going to start to see the sort of the unraveling of AQAP, or will someone else step in his place quickly?
Well, this is the point. It is a blow to Al-Qaeda in the Arabian Peninsula, but it's not fatal. They will recover. Their leadership is still intact. Their bomb makers are still there. They still have the infrastructure, the desire and the resources to plot and plan future attacks. No doubt they'll be seeking revenge for al-Awlaki's death. The Inspire magazine will continue to articulate propaganda. These are the challenges that exist. You're not just dealing with one terrorist group, you're dealing with several with their own leadership. Bin Laden may be dead, Anwar al Awlaki may be dead, but their ideology lives on. And until we try and defeat the ideas and the doctrine as much as we defeat the terrorists, this problem of terrorism, transnational terrorism, will continue.